Welcome back to the greatest podcast on the planet. I'm one of your co-hosts, the Bulldog, alongside
Rabbi Mo here.
Directly alongside, because it is my spring break.
Woo.
We're back together in person, which makes for
Oh
my lord, he has one job in the podcast.
I have one job.
One job.
It is a catalytic podcast.
Can you describe what that means?
A catalyst, something that transforms change from one
Catalytic.
to another. Catalyzing.
See, when I think like a Cadillac.
Catalytic converter. That's what it does. It changes.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
People steal those, though.
They do.
They do.
They're going to want to steal this because this is so good.
I see what you did there. All right. Another catalytic converting episode for you. We usually start with, we never decided who was introducing what. That's okay. Usually we start with question of the bye week. And there's a player that is not playing in MLB at the moment because he decided, he had some run in with a girl. I don't know how to describe it.
He was accused of sexually inappropriate behavior. Mm-hmm. One case was dismissed. Mm-hmm. So
anyways, we're talking about Trevor Bauer here. Obviously.
Someone who we've been fascinated with for a long time.
He's a very interesting character. YouTube, the whole thing.
Provocative personality.
Is he a catalytic converter?
To some people.
Anyways, so our question about...
Go ahead. You intro.
Well, usually do this intro. I feel like it's better that way.
But you started.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Well, you didn't. Okay. He's not playing with anybody, and we were wondering, would it be worth it to pay the low amount of money he's asking and to put him on the team? Because he could be a really good pitcher. He could be a locker room problem. You never know. So, would you take him?
Can I give some more context for him? I guess I do want to introduce a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, Trevor Bauer, you could make the case, and people might disagree, that when he was pitching, was one of the top pitchers in the game. It would be a pure baseball addition to any team. And he had his own methods, and he was a little quirky, and every team he was on got tired of him. A little quirky is an understatement. Okay. Got tired of him. But sure, could talent and could pitch. After this accusation and trial and everything that happened, but the case was dismissed. The Dodgers released him. He went to pitch in Japan, and he's just off the radar. And but he wants to play. He actually pitched in a spring training game against the Yankees recently, with no mention of him in any press, which is kind of weird. So we were talking why wouldn't someone pick him up, even for cheap? He legally was not responsible for
legally, but there's a lot of stuff we don't know.
There is. So, and in sports, as we talked about, there are countless examples of people overlooking people's personality difficulties and even potential legal difficulties if they thought that would help them win whatever game they're playing. So what's up? Why don't people sign Trevor Bauer? So you're asking me would I sign him?
That context shit up there was catalytic converter. Right?
Was catalytic? Yeah. Catalyzing?
Yeah, that was a lot.
You're not gonna let
that was
go.
A lot of context right there.
That was too much context.
Yeah, I mean, usually the question's over by now.
They may not know. I don't know what they know.
Okay, I mean, all right. Yeah, so would you take Mr. Bauer?
No. I mean, me personally, I don't want him. Because me personally, when I'm putting a team together, I don't want those guys in my clubhouse. Okay, that's me personally. Because I don't want. Yes, I want guys who are talented, but I really believe in what's happening in that community of the clubhouse is extremely important to winning. I don't care what people say. You don't have to like people. It's not about liking or disliking. It's about feeling you're all pulling on the same rope at the same time. So I don't want that guy. However,
even if he's going to be helping you out on the field.
Even if he's going to help me out on the field. However, I don't understand. So that's me personally. If I'm the GM or the manager, and the GM comes to me and says, "Hey, we want to pick him up." I say, "No, I don't want him." However, I don't understand, though, in the bigger picture, why MLB teams have drawn the line at him, given all the other things, maybe not just MLB, but sports. And, my example is the reason that I no longer root for my childhood football team, the Cleveland Browns.
I think
if you compare what Deshaun Watson is accused of and he is, I don't understand why Bauer is persona non grata and Deshaun Watson gets the biggest non-guaranteed contract in NFL history.
Before we get sidetracked down that road, I think it's because he has such a huge following of the youth that MLB's doing it more on principle. They don't want to let the younger generation know that it's okay or whatnot. Even though they already have, I know.
Do you really think MLB is concerned about the kids? It's all about the kids. He has
so much following. I don't know. And the amount, the impact he has on the sport.
I don't see that in MLB. Would I love them to be about that? Yes. They say, the kids will see. No, I don't.
Well, personally, I say to hell with the locker room.
To hell with the locker room?
Let me start winning some ball games. Especially the team out here in altitude gave us 16 runs yesterday.
It was 2 days ago. This morning. It feels like yesterday. The runs. It feels like they're still scoring runs there, don't they?
If he's willing to play on league minimum, so it doesn't even matter teams that don't want to pay for the small market teams, just pay the man. And he'll go and be maybe your top 3 starting pitchers, top 2. Give you a good game every 5 days. I mean,
see,
and the players know just let him do his own shit. Let him do his own thing. I don't know. And he's good for the game. He's good for the game.
He's good for the game.
For what I just was talking about, how much impact he has on the youth and following. People want to see him. People go pay to see him play.
Oh, so that's not good for the game. That just means they're going to make money.
Yeah, so even more, you should sign him. Because, you're coming out.
So I think there's different ways you measure what makes success and wins. So yes, getting a guy who is great on the bump, who is smart about it, and is a good pitcher, and keeps the team in game, that does help towards winning. But then also, what happens in the clubhouse, even though it's not a direct line to what happens out there in the field, does over time contribute or get in the way of winning.
But if it's a 1-year experiment, I really don't think it matters that much.
I think you're letting some other feelings get in the way here. I think you're so distraught and upset and angry at the purple pinstripes that you're just
well, also
just do something.
Also, Monfort said that they were all in on pitching and
getting
as many
start talking about Charlie Monfort now.
No, not that would be another road we don't want to go down.
That's a whole podcast by itself.
Yeah, we should do a podcast.
We should.
We just annihilate him and then send it to him
for Rockies fans. Okay.
Anyways,
so no, don't understand why other people don't do it.
Let the kids play,
but still disagree with him doing it. So. Okay.
All right, welcome back. Another segment we have for you, making a return because it got so much love.
Oh, so much love.
The spelling bee.
Oh, baby.
We did it once. What was the theme? It was just a general spelling. It was just general spelling bee, and then
screw Rabbi Mo.
We had the Duke-related spelling bee with Mr. Nicholas.
It was not a spell. We didn't spelling. Just Krzyzewski.
Just Coach K.
Yeah.
Still don't know how to say his name, but Nick can spell his last name, so good for him. Anyways, it is March Madness time, so we thought, let's do Spelling Bee March Madness edition. So Rabbi Mo, please.
So in a shout out to Girl Power, all of my
I didn't even think about female.
All my players are in the women's bracket.
Look at this guy, women empowerment.
This
guy's a catalytic converter.
I'm going to be embarrassed because I don't know how to pronounce all the names.
You didn't look up how to pronounce them, and how is that? That's going to mess me up in my spelling.
Oh, so you're already making excuses. Okay. All right. A Husky from University of Connecticut, Aaliyah Edwards.
That seems a little too simple.
I want to start you easy, give you confidence.
ALIYAH. Edwards. EDWARDS.
AALIYH. AH. 2 A's.
Okay.
There. Ha.
Okay.
All right. A South Carolina Gamecock.
Big cock guy. You're more of a child than me. All right, continue. This guy's a child.
Tahina Pow Pow.
Suzuki Pow Pow.
Tahina Pow Pow. Pow Pow. Pow Pow.
Bow 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 bow. Bow 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 bow. T.
Good start.
Tahina. AHEENA. Tahina. POW.
TE dash HINA. Tahina. Could be Tahina. I don't know.
Man, you are failing this.
PAO. Wait. PAO.
Pow pow.
I think she's Hawaiian. So there you go. Okay. This is great. All right, last one.
Next time you really...
right in your backyard, Colorado Buffaloes. Kindle Weta.
Kindle
Weta. You're watching her this afternoon.
Can you...
Play Caitlin and crew.
Can you give me... bold prediction. The Buffalo's going to win.
Oh, you heard it here. We are recording before the game on Saturday.
Kindle. INDLE. What's the last name?
Weta.
WETA. WETTA.
Last name, very nice. WETTA. Kindle. KINDI. I can't talk. KINDYLL. Kindle.
You're not sure it's like Kindle or something?
Would you spell it differently? I said Kindle.
Yes! No. Kindle.
I would not have said
Kindle.
I'm pretty confident it's not Kindle.
You think it's Kindle?
I think it's Kindle Weta.
How can you say that with a straight face? Kindle. Kinde.
Because I say people's names a lot.
Kindle.
I'm pretty decent about getting them right, so.
Pretty decent. I hope you got them all wrong.
Okay. All right.
Because I
can't do worse. Here we go.
Because I'm a sexist mother trucker. I did only men. Because that's who I value in this world.
See, when they take that snippet out of context and put it on TikTok, you're screwed.
Well, good thing we don't have listeners that would do that. All right, the first name. Since you are such a kid, I knew I'd get this one. UConn player Enoch Cheeks.
Is that Mo Cheeks' son?
Oh.
Mo Cheeks' son?
He knocks cheeks. That's what it was.
He knocks cheeks?
Enoch's cheeks.
Enoch's cheeks. ENOCH CHEEKS.
That's a good start for the rabbi.
Okay.
That was easy.
Thanks for starting me off easy.
Fousseyni Traore.
Fousseyni Traore. You got to tell me who he plays for. That helps.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oregon.
Okay. Fousseyni. Fuseini. What's his last name?
Traore.
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 Traore? Jaore. Say it again?
Traore.
TJRAROI.
This is probably the worst one of the evening. FOUSSEYNI. Fousseyni.
Okay.
TRAORE. Traore.
Okay. I think I would question your pronunciation, but that's okay. What do you got?
Clemson player Ian Sheffelin. I don't know how to say his last name.
Oh, so don't give me a hard time. Ian, she felon?
She felon.
She's felon? She a felon? Ian, she a felon?
Ian, she's a felon.
Ian, I-A-N? Damn. I-A-I-N? E-A-N?
Just go to the last name.
Okay. She's a felon. She a felon?
I think it's she felon. She
felon.
Sheeflin.
Chieflin. C-H-I-E-F-L-A-N. Chieflin.
No.
Okay.
I-A-N.
I said I-A-N.
S-A-S-C-H-I-E-F-F-E-L-I-N.
Shefflin.
I don't think it's Shefflin.
Let me see that.
I don't think that's how you pronounce it.
Chieflin?
I don't think it's Shefflin. Anyways,
do you think this works better with names of players that we know and can't spell, or names of players who we don't know and can't spell? You tell us.
I don't think it matters.
You tell us.
I don't think it
which
matters.
do you like better?
All right, and that does it for another catalytic converting spelling bee segment.
And if you keep loving it, we'll keep bringing it back. So this next segment, we are inspired by pop culture. The talk of the...
Pop culture?
Pop culture.
I don't think it's pop culture, but okay.
There's a movie out that everyone's been seeing. Dune 2. Even Cody, who's not been successful in reading the book, as I have read many times.
Well, you weren't successful the first time either.
I know, but anyways. But there's no movie to
So you're saying you're better than me because you got up and tried again?
I think you needed more catalyzing, is what I'm saying.
Okay. All right, I got you.
So anyways, everyone's talking about Dune. If you haven't seen it, go see it, because it's just a great movie, incredible story. But anyways...
story's not really that incredible, but...
In any case, there are characters, there's a group of characters in the movie, in the Dune verse, called Bene Gesserit. And they are a kind of mystical, witch, historical manipulating group of women. And
all because they drank Blue Gatorade.
See, that's a spoiler. Don't be spoiling.
That's not a spoiler. That's how the world works.
Don't be spoiling.
That's how Bene Gesserit works.
Anyways, the Bene Gesserit have a lot of kind of, I don't call them superpowers, but super-ish powers. And one of them is something called the voice. That if they move their voice into a certain octave and cadence, they can command another human being who can hear them to do anything. Stand up, sit down, go kill someone, anything in between. So we thought...
The world is their oyster.
The world is their oyster. Even though we are not women or Bene Gesserit, it would be fun and interesting to have that
So even
power.
though we don't have anything related to them.
We have nothing related to them unless we thought it'd be a fun thing to do in the podcast. If we could, for one statement, have the power of the voice, as they call it, to say to someone in sports, to direct them to do something different than they were doing, what would we say to them? Who is that person or group of people, and how will you use the voice to change sports for the better?
This could go so many ways.
This could go. You're going to hate mine, too.
Oh, you have one.
Oh, you have more than one?
Oh, yeah. I have.
Well, maybe I'll think of more, but I had.
I have some. I have a funny one and a more serious one and a personal one.
Okay.
Which one you want to hear first?
You have a funny one and a serious one.
And a personal.
And a personal. Okay. I want to hear the funny one first, of course.
Funny one?
Make me laugh.
I don't know if you'll actually find this funny. I just think it'd be funny. Every time LeBron scores, Bene Gesserit goes into his head and makes him do the goat sound. So, bucket, as he's running back down the court. That would be so funny.
See, me when you said LeBron, I thought you would use the voice to tell him stop asking for a foul every time someone touches him.
No, that's not funny though.
Oh, that's not funny.
As he's doing his LeBron jog back down the court.
Okay.
That'd be pretty funny.
I see. You have that great superpower and you use it for that. Okay.
Well,
All right.
you gotta have some fun.
It's good content, though.
It is. All right.
All right. What else you got?
Personally, I would love to go inside Mr. Charlie Montfort's head, tell him to sell the frickin' team. That would, you know how I would celebrate like crazy.
How would you celebrate?
I would go get a steak dinner.
Okay.
Might even.
Could you ask him?
I might even buy my dad season tickets.
Could you ask him to pay for the steak dinner when you're telling him to sell a team, or is it just one?
No, he's going to be losing out a lot of money if he sells the team. So
he's going to make a lot of money.
That's true. Oh yeah, never mind then. Okay.
That's a good one.
Yeah. My last one. This is more recent for the Broncos. Mm-hmm. Go into Sean Payton's head and tell him not to draft J.J. McCarthy.
It's a preemptive one.
I don't have anything against J.J. I just don't think that he's the right person for the Broncos. Mm-hmm. But I don't have anything against J.J. I have a lot against Michigan fans. They piss me off.
Okay. We inspired me for a couple things in addition to the one I had, so I'll share those.
Okay.
Okay. The one I had you're going to hate. It is a totally get off my lawn type of thing. Okay? So you want to hear that first?
Yeah.
Okay. The one first was... So there's something that bugs me.
Oh, boy.
In all levels of baseball. Whether we went to watch Georgia the other day, Cody's old team. When the batter gets up to the plate, he walks into the batter's box, and he walks in with his hand up to the ump.
This is new. What?
I hate that. When you go in the batter's box, it is so obnoxious to me, especially for some punk 15-year-old to walk in a batter's box and be putting his hand up to the ump, like, wait for me till I get myself settled and I do all my... Ready to hit. That is so disrespectful to the game, to the ump, and I would have a Bene Gesserit voice saying, put your frickin' hand down and go bat.
That is a really old man get off my lawn thing. Yeah, I can't even pretend to know where you're coming from for that.
Yeah.
Because even as a pitcher, bro, do whatever the fuck you want. I'm going to dominate. Good strike you out. I'm going to get you out. It don't really matter what you do. You can do as much as you want. You can pray to God. I don't care.
It wasn't... I don't think it's to the pitcher. I think it's to the kind of fabric of the game. Like to go in thinking as the ump has to... It's to the ump and it's to how the game works. And I just...
Don't mess up the flow of the game. It don't matter. I'll still strike your ass out.
Thank you. Thanks for talking your smack through my thing. So I actually had... You were going to the future with the Bene Gesserit voice with Sean Payton. There were two moments in my sports life I would go back to the past.
I thought we were going to save this stuff for the other segment. But...
Okay,
No. You can say it.
No, but that's... This is different, though.
Okay.
This is going to a moment. Like,
okay.
I would go back... in the freezing cold of the Cleveland Browns Los Angeles Raiders playoff game in 1981, and before Brian Sipe threw the ball to Los Angeles Raider Mike Evans and lost the game, I would use the voice to tell him, don't throw the ball. That's what I would.
Just throw it away?
Just throw it away.
Was it 4th down?
No, they were going for a field goal. So it was not 4th down. So they could have kicked the field goal after that and won.
Oh, 8 interception?
Yeah. And then I would go to the 1997 World Series. It's Game 7.
Between?
Cleveland Indians and Florida Marlins.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell Mike Hargrove, I don't know if I tell him one or two things, not to pitch to Edgar Renteria in the 9th or not to bring Jose Mesa in to close it.
The fact you remember those names is wild.
Yeah, so that would... And I don't know, the outcome may be different or the same, I don't know, but just I would try to...
Was that reliever bad throughout the whole year?
He was inconsistent, I'd say.
And what about the hitter?
He was the Marlins hitter at the game-winning base hit.
But how was he throughout the rest of the year?
Renteria was solid. Yeah. So there you go. There's how we use our secret power.
Let us know how
make
you
the
use
sports world a better place.
In not a weird way. Welcome back for our final... Oh, wait. Maybe I should... We're not going to include this.
We don't know. So don't put it as final. Don't give me...
Another segment we have today. Something I really want to do. Something Dad or the Rabbi is not so eager.
Why are you saying it that way already?
Here's what we do in Mozo. We take current events and we talk about them, imitate them, inspire to be them. Okay? What's happening in the world of sport right now? Shohei Ohtani and his translator Ippei are in a bunch of poop. And there's a lot of drama going there. So I was thinking, how could we do this? We can't imitate them because that would be racist. And we are not racist here. So I was like, what can we do? So we came to an agreement that I am learning Spanish at the moment. So we'll each try our hand at translating. Okay? I'm gonna speak Spanish because I'm trying to learn that. He's gonna translate for me. He knows Hebrew, so he's gonna speak Hebrew, and I'm gonna try to translate that for him. Okay? And we're gonna talk about my somewhat of a betting addiction. And it's kind of connected to the ePay thing. It wasn't supposed to be, but we couldn't think of anything better, really. So we're going to talk about my gambling addiction because the relationship that we have through betting is actually kind of similar through ePay and Shohei. No, it's not. Well, no, not really.
Have you stolen money from me to bet? I think Cody doesn't have an addiction. He just felt like it wasn't a... Do you feel it was an addiction? Are you
I'm addicted to the love of betting.
Okay.
I don't think I'm addicted to gambling. Like, I don't need to gamble.
Okay.
I just like...
I just want people not to worry. I want people to worry about you. Like, you just recognize it wasn't a productive thing for you.
Huh. I mean, it wasn't productive because I'm in the negative. But.
Yeah.
So.
But it wasn't like selling homes or cars or himself to make a gambling bet. So.
Thanks for clearing that up.
I don't want people to worry about you.
Okay. Well, most of the viewers here
probably blame me for giving you money to bet.
Most of the viewers here probably have a sport gambling addiction themselves. So
I think you should be careful how you throw that word addiction around.
Okay, they enjoy sport gambling too.
Okay,
like most of the world.
Maybe too much.
Maybe
because addiction is kind of a different category.
Okay, would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
So you're going to explain.
I'm reading the statement.
So we're kind of reinventing the moment of.
The press release.
Ohtani is explaining what happened to him with this betting situation. You're going to kind of be in that role, and I'm with the interpreter to kind of explain what happened to you. Okay.
Oh.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's not what I wrote, but that's what you're going to say.
Well, I don't know what you wrote anyways because I don't know Spanish. I'm making it up.
All
right.
So let's imagine that we're in the press conference. Cameras are all behind us.
Click, 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 click. Camera's going off.
Okay. Queridos amigos, familia, simpatizantes.
My friends and families and those who would love and adore me.
Estoy anunciado formale.
I have to announce something that's very serious.
Mi eliminación del mundo de las apuestas.
I have left the world of gambling.
Ha sido una carrera larga y glorioso.
It was bringing me lots of glory and greatness. However,
pero siento la necesidad de seguir adelante.
But I've had to close my gambling books forever.
La apuración fue ilegal, pero mi padre es culpable de la mayor parte de eso.
I felt guilty about endangering my father's legality because I gambled under his name.
Salí en negativo, pero mi vida será más positiva sin apostar en mi vida.
My overall well-being and happiness each day was too dependent on whether I won or lost.
That's all I got. El fin.
I am done. Thank you for your time.
Besides the last sentence, that was actually pretty good.
Really?
That was pretty much the sum of everything.
Really?
I mean, Spanish has a lot of cognates and stuff, so. The last sentence was, like it was negative, but by removing it from my life will be more positive.
Okay. All right.
So this could be much worse. He was worried about himself. This could be much worse because I don't know any Hebrew.
Okay.
Well, so what is it? Can I get a summary?
I'm going to tell you about where I am on gambling.
Oh, hell no. This is so, okay.
So what do you...
All right, new press conference. We are in Israel.
We have to be in Israel? I guess so, okay.
Well, we don't have to be. Never mind, forget that.
ברוכים הבאים ותודה לכם להגיע פה היום.
I wanted to share this great love of sport through betting with my son.
לפני 30 שנים או משהו כזה, הייתי ללכת לקסינו ולשחק עם כל המשחקים, ונהניתי מספיק.
The casino, the house always wins, but we still try to win, and it's an ongoing struggle.
משהו שונה שלא נהניתי מזה כל הזמן. עשיתי וללכת עם החברים והידידה שלי ולא נהניתי את זה.
My son was a much better sports bettor than me, so I let him take the reins of the account. But I hope he is more prosperous in the future.
והפסקתי את ההשתתפות במשהו כזה, בגלל אני חושב שאני עייף להשתמש בכסף שלי על דברים אחרים.
However, I am secretly using the funds of Temple Micah to bet on my own account, and I have been losing thousands of dollars.
ועכשיו אני ממש שמח עם המחליטה שלי, ולפעמים אני משתתף קצת ומספיק לי.
Even though I'm losing lots of dollars, I will not stop because that means I'm one bet away from winning it all back.
תודה לכם לזמן היום ולהתראות.
To all, thank you for listening in. I am sorry for my addiction.
You suck.
See, that's unfair. You have a little bit of... Spanish is a little bit more similar. So, would you like to fill us in or just leave it up to the imagination?
Well, I was saying that I said that years ago I used to go to the casino and make bets and it was fun, but then I got to a point where it wasn't an enjoyable way to spend my money. I wanted to spend my money on other things. And so I stopped. And now I'll do it a little bit and it's a little fun. That's fine.
Well, tell us who, as a translator, Shohei should hire.
Just goes to say how important the trust is in that person who's translating. And Shohei did not put his trust in the wrong person.
I thought we were going to not make this political. I thought you didn't want to connect it that much.
I'm just going in the moment. That's what I felt like saying.
Okay. Yes, the gambling will continue. Just a matter of time.
Oh, it will. Okay.
Maybe not. Maybe not. But we'll see.
All right, I'm going to sign us off.
That does it for another catalytic converting podcast.
Catalyzing.
I like catalytic converter.
Okay.
Better. Catalytic converter episode where we are both in the same household. The next one I will not be. We'll be back to the Zoom.
Back to the Zoom.
Back to the Zoom. Maybe looking for another guest.
Ooh. Tell us if you want to share some Mozone time with us.
Yeah. Have a good day.
And have a good night, everybody.